done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a separate hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like
We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. And up first, it's Sonny Showtime Edwards. Fighting out of London, England, has already covered head to toe in gold. One of the best in the world today. He's the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Whether it's super bantamweight, featherweight, or super featherweight, he is a real danger, as tough as they come.
It'll be ding-ding from first. This bout is...
And of course, we fight outside. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice straight. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hold that thought. Sonny Edwards took that really bad. And Sonny Edwards is down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. These two were made for each other. His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
You need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Don't give me anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just
Get it soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
Fighting, he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. All right?
Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still
Round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him and
think about the defense and wonder what you do. Good work.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep it.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
That right hook catching air. The jab not finding its target. Back and forth they go. Hold that thought! Oh boy, Carl Frampton now in some serious trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once and know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here. This fight will continue. Round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Focus. Don't let me cancel the fight. Great one. Just as...
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get you with him back. We go again. Let's get out there, kid.
The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking up a few body shots.
Breathe when you're stepping around. Don't...
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get him.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both trying for a knockout. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Can't find a home with that jab. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Punches coming from every angle. Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You're at everything.
You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Fight, and now you're gonna...
On to the fourth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a tusk. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Breathe.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good work.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the draw. Get back out there and win.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about what happened.
Terrible round, lads. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
What you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
The jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight down the head. You can't miss him.
Go in the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get you with him.
Just the same again.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back in the action.
Go out there and let's reset.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
Another scoring shot there. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Just misses with that jab. It was a matter of time. Frampton is on the canvas. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He threw a punch and just final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
What?
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. So just keep him on the end of this.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not...
Start just sticking a few body shots in there. Right? Just vary it up a little bit so you can...
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
There's the bell for round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A lot of effort being exerted here. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They stop the hook there. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Frampton now knocked backwards. He's got to cover up. Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the...
No, but you're still on your power shots. Good one. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want...
There's the bell to start round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. That jab doesn't score. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That jab misses. Nice counter. Couldn't land that jab. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. A straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Frampton in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
You gotta get out there and win this.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Ooh, that really hurt Sonny Edwards. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Whoa, Johnny. Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice counter shot. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one time. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So alive. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it. Someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises in it. Bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Iris stylish. Same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoken jokes as they approach what she'll never be.
It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time El Nino de... It's Carl the Jackal Frampton. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is one of those arenas where you...
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. punch. That straight had to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. Trying to land that jab. Beautiful counter punch. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. This is a high-octane battle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good work out there.
Back into it. He was close to this fight, and now you've let
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into the fight.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick around the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just...
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind right.
That's it. Start sticking with your body.
Here we go. It's round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Linares in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, felt right.
Good work, that's it. No,
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Punch, counter punch. Punch, counter punch. 3 wanted action, and they are delivering. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Did you see that? The Venezuelan is rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Beautiful counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the...
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Failing to score with that right hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter punch. A swing and a miss with that jab. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You were thinking,
Mistakes in switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get full.
don't forget the job and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
And down goes Frampton. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
There's a counter shot. A straight right just misses. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you still want to fight.
Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Okay, I'm okay. I like that round. Good work.
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass? Did you see that? This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. A much better game plan here.
Defense is everything.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Frampton now knocked backwards. He's got to cover up. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The stamina is off the charts. Jab misses. Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Jab slick.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much
Middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't lose.
better. And put it back on him this round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
And there's the bell to start round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Missing with that jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. His stamina is off the charts. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Lucky that hook didn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. And we enter the 8th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he misses with the left uppercut. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nobody home with that hook. Looks like he's going to survive the round here. Did you see that? Oh, boy. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
A pretty lopsided decision.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. Ay,
the sun sets, we welcome you on this GB. The Cast Killer. A lot of pre-match. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times you would train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And that will do it. What a victory. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Listen to me. Are you okay?